It's hot in South Carolina, y'all. It is hot. Hi, Alyssa here. Welcome to The Honest Life. I am going to share with you my 30-week update today. I am 30 weeks today, and today is Monday, August 5th, 2019. And I am so excited that I'm actually able to sit down and make this video today. I just got back from a walk, and so I am sweaty. Thankfully you can't see my pit stains and the food stains on my shirt. Some of them which aren't even mine. Some of them are from my daughter. So I am a hot mess today, but it has been a few weeks since I've been able to do an update, and I planned on doing one sooner than this because I had my 28-week appointment, obviously 2 weeks ago, and my glucose test, and I wanted to share about that. But something happened. I got the Rhogam shot at my 28-week appointment, and I had not a bad reaction. Hold on, here comes my daughter. But with the Rhogam shot, I had it with my first pregnancy. And if you don't know what the Rhogam shot is, I am going to make a video on it, so make sure you hit subscribe, and that will be the next video that I post. Excuse me, explaining what the Rhogam shot is and the whole deal of what happened with it this time. But it's basically, if you have a negative blood type, then you're going to need to get the Rhogam shot if you're pregnant. So I got the shot in my hip. Well, she said it was my hip. Really, it's like on my butt. And this time, the area where the shot was given to me, it broke out like 2 days after I had received the shot. So then I had a rash, and it's still there. It's like a rash and hives. And I was told to put Benadryl cream on it. I could also use hydrocortisone cream, and I don't like using chemicals or medication or anything like that, but I knew that it was bad for me to be scratching it, and it was really hard to not scratch it because it was so itchy. So and also I didn't want it to get like worse. So I did what the nurse told me to do, and I used the Benadryl cream, and then a while later I would put hydrocortisone cream on it. And Benadryl cream made me so sleepy. Like, I have not been able to function the past week because I've been using the Benadryl cream, and so whenever I realized it was making me really tired, I would only put it on at night, but then I would still be drowsy for the rest of the day, even though I would put it on at night. And I've just been so tired. I have barely been able to take care of my home, barely been able to do anything really because I'm just so drowsy. So I've been napping instead of editing and making videos and sleeping in and still being so tired. But anyway, so that is why I have not made a video for the past couple of weeks. But I do want to share some about my 28-week appointment. I got the glucose test, and in case you don't know what that is, you get to drink this really, really, really sweet drink. And I say get to sarcastically because it is just so sweet that you just don't want to drink it, especially this pregnancy. I wasn't so bothered with it with my first pregnancy, with the sweetness of it, but since I've had more of an aversion to sweets, it was tough to get it down, and I was feeling nauseous afterwards. But I got it down in the time frame that I needed to, and they drew blood and tested it, and I passed with flying colors. So no gestational diabetes over here, passed the glucose test. Yay! What else? So we heard the heartbeat, everything sounded really good. I'm measuring 2 weeks ahead of schedule, which means baby's big. And I kind of figured, because I just thought, man, I really feel like I'm further along than I am. And it makes me a little bit nervous that I'm gonna have a big baby, which things can balance out from now until 10 weeks from now, whenever I give birth. Or maybe I'll go into labor earlier, I don't know. But I am feeling very big, and I will show you my belly at the end of this video. What else? Okay, so let's talk about some symptoms that I'm having. It's not locked, baby. Oh, it is locked. So, symptoms. My legs are still very restless at night, and that is very annoying. The Benadryl has helped me go to sleep, though, even with the restless legs, but obviously I don't want to continue taking Benadryl because it's not great for you to stay on medicine like that. And I'm not going to continue using it whenever I don't need it. Also, it makes you like super drowsy, so I guess it's been kind of nice sleeping harder even though I've been really drowsy. But without the Benadryl, my legs are very restless and that is very annoying. Heartburn. Definitely have heartburn. It's not been as bad as my first pregnancy, and I think that's because he's so much lower. My daughter was always up in my ribs, and he's been really low this whole time. And of course, he's getting higher and kicking higher now that he's bigger, but he is not up in my ribs like she was, and so the heartburn isn't as bad, but I have been having to take Tums before I go to bed because it does get bad whenever I lay down at night. His kicks have been painful. He's getting in some weird places. He got way up in my right side and he favors my right side. Felt like he was kicking my spine a week ago, but he hasn't been doing that as much anymore. And his movements, like I guess whenever he stretches out or something, it just hurts and I'm like, it's just already painful, so it scares me that we still have 10 weeks of growing to do. He's already just running out of room, and for whatever reason my muscles just feel really sore and sensitive to him, especially in certain places, so his movements hurt. Obviously I've been exhausted, but I think I wrote that down whenever I didn't realize, oh yeah, I'm on Benadryl. So I'm hoping that in the coming days, not having the Benadryl cream on, that I'm going to feel a lot better and at least have my 4 morning hours of energy like I was having before. I was already getting completely worn out by noon, and so I was trying to get everything done in the morning that I could just so that I could rest the rest of the day. Oh my goodness. This is another symptom. Well, I mean, I'm guessing it's pregnancy, that I'm really tight up here in my neck, and it's like there's a knot or something up here, and whenever I'm on my feet too much doing chores, I often will have to stop and rest and stretch and massage it, and I'm guessing it's because of all the extra weight that's on my front. I don't really know, honestly, but ooh. Let's keep my arm down so you don't see my armpit sweat. It's hot in South Carolina, y'all. It is hot. Not sleeping great, except for when I'm on Benadryl, but then it's hard to wake up. He does kick and move all night long, and it's really fun to feel his movements and everything, except for whenever you're trying to sleep, and it's just like your bellies, you just have him bouncing off of your uterine walls, and you're just like, I just want to go to sleep. But I welcome it. It's signs of a healthy baby, so that is totally fine. I have had more of a sweet tooth the past couple of weeks than I did earlier in my pregnancy. I ate cookies a few days in a row. Still not like a crazy sweet tooth, but more so than earlier in my pregnancy. Yeah, so I think that's really pretty much it for the updates on symptoms and everything. For 30 weeks, I can't believe that I am 30 weeks pregnant. 10 more weeks, and it sounds, sometimes I'm like, oh, you know, the time is gonna fly, it's gonna go by so quickly. But then whenever I'm just really uncomfortable and feeling really heavy, especially like in the middle of the night, whenever I need to roll over because I'm uncomfortable, and it's like this huge event to just roll over because it's just so much weight. Rolling over is not easy, and then readjusting the pillows, and I just feel like, okay, get this human out of me already. I want him on the outside. But Whenever I'm feeling that way, then I'm like, okay, I have 10 more weeks. You know, this is gonna take forever. I mean, in reality, it is gonna fly, and we'll get there, and I look forward to it. I'm praying for a smooth delivery. Hopefully everything will go well. I'll make a video about my birth plan soon. Well, subscribe if you would like to see that. I think that's about it. So here goes the belly shot. See you soon.